God does an awesome job of humbling his children. He must humble those that belong to him. The Bible says in James chapter 4, verse 10, that we must humble ourselves in the presence of the Lord, and then he will exalt us. So showing humility of our sovereign God is so important to him that we must not put anything and anyone above him, especially in this time and in this hour. Material things, we must lay them aside and humble ourselves before the Lord, and then he will exalt us. A great story about humility and being humble in the Bible is the story of King Nebuchadnezzar. He was humbled by God because of his pride, resulting in him losing his kingdom. He lost his sanity and dignity for 7 years, during which he lived with wild animals. At the end of this period, he regained his mind, acknowledged God as the true king that he is, and praised him, recognizing that God had allowed him to be king and that he humbles those who walk in pride. So this strong, powerful king, Nebuchadnezzar, in the Bible, he did marvelous things. But the one problem he had was pride. He thought that he had done everything by his hand, and it had nothing to do with God. And so God had to morph him into something that he did not recognize, allowed him to lose his sanity and live basically like an animal. But thank God in the end, King Nebuchadnezzar was able to come back to God, realizing that his strength wasn't by his hands, that God had made him the strong man that he was. And so he was able to humble himself and realize that God was the one always in control.